Hello, this is George from Dashbook. Today I have an example Amazon KDP sales file. Dashbook can read in these sales files for you, converting currencies, calculating royalties, and generating reports for your authors. To keep this video short, I already have Dashbook set up with the books, authors, and royalty settings. In a typical Amazon sales file, you'll have tabs for your ebook sales, your KEMP pages read, your paperback royalties, and then your total royalties. Dashbook uses a series of maps to read in these sales, each one focusing on a specific format and currency. So the KDP map will read in all the rows for a given currency, and it'll use those ASINs to determine what product is being sold. Separate maps for your paperbacks will then use ISBNs to read in those. So when I go into Dashbook, I can go to File menu, Import Sales Reports, and if I wanted to, I could tell it to read in just a specific, like my KDP Australia sales or my paperback Australia sales. But instead, I'm going to go down and select my Batch All, and I'm going to select the sales report up here. I can click this little button and select that. Then I can fill in my invoice date. I'll hit OK, and now it's going to cycle through all those different maps. Each one's going to read out just the rows that it needs to create its sales order. Since US is my home currency, my currency conversion rate or my currency exchange rate for that is going to be just using a 1. But for everything else, I'll need I can go in to my currency tab and I can tell it to use a different exchange rate. Here I'm using 0.85 to convert my European sales into my home currency. Once I've converted all my currencies, I need to go in and create a payment record that pays off my order. Then I can close it out. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for my US because I don't have to do any currency conversion on those. I'll click Close, and I'll go in here to my KDP. Do the same thing. As soon as I select my payment type, it fills in my amount to zero out the order. I click Close. If I wanted to, I could also click on this link right here, and it shows me all the royalty results that have just been generated from these sales right here. Looking back at my order, Book 1 and Book 4, these are actual sales with units sold. Book 2, however, are my pages read. Dashbook will automatically flag those pages read as a use instead of a sales. That keeps these pages read from skewing our quantity sold later on when we're looking at other reports. Now if I go to my report screen and I pull up my royalty payment report and I go ahead and set it for all royalty holders, I can see that well, let's see, I'm looking at current quarter. I'm going to go back and look at prior quarter. Okay, and here's all of my royalties that have been calculated to pay each of these authors for each of their books. If I wanted a slightly shorter list, I can click on Total by Author, and now it's given me how much I need to pay for each of my authors, and up here in the top right corner, I got my remaining amount to pay. As I actually pay off these authors or create my royalty payments in Dashbook, these numbers will go down, and those values will move from the amount to pay to the paid this period. Anything left over at that after that will appear in my carry to next period. Hope this has helped. Give us shoot us an email at support@dashbook.com. and we'll be happy to help you with any questions you may have.